Put your coins in. Playing Golden Axe.
Fucking fine.
All right.
Oh my god, I didn't know there was more than one fucking Golden Axe.
Yeah, dude.
I am a horse's ass, and now I have a horse's ass.
Is that Kako?
Oh.
And what's his face?
Oh, are you talking about the little...
That was a different game.
That's Master Blaster.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. I just got to make sure because I'm not getting response.
Kyle. Oh, Kyle.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, Kyle.
Ah, crud.
Ah, crud. Well, that's wrong.
Oh, fuck.
The last joke was Master Blaster.
That's all right. We're just going to cut straight to when we're playing the game.
Okay.
Edit in like a tremendously loud car crash sound, like way too loud, like uncomfortably loud.
All right, here we go. Okay.
Wow, look how many sexual fetishes you are covering with your character selection.
Oh, wow.
If only the series were
Little
more
fuckers
mainstream.
going high speed.
Oh.
Oh, thank you.
Just
Okay.
wow.
Oh, whoa. Whoa.
Nick, is this looking familiar to you or what?
Uncomfortably so.
That was
Wow.
cool.
Well, we accidentally came up with this game when we were fanficking Nick a minute ago.
Yeah. I have
That was very much.
I'm playing the only character who, or the only centaur to have ever been on American Gladiators.
Wait, how am
That
I
close-up
able
of the man being ossified was similar to my fascination, except that he's not underwater.
Let's see. This is okay.
Yeah, my
Oh
controls
my
are
god,
fucking
you're
slow.
riding you're riding a sexy mantis? My god, what is this game? Just thirsty as fuck?
A dwarf riding a man riding a mantis.
Yeah. It's a Shajukin of writing.
That's like a Chuck
fan
Single
fiction.
book, right?
The fanfiction writes itself. Legions of Twitter users saying, I want to fuck that horsewoman.
Well, I mean, that's natural, but what about the dwarf man mantis?
Yeah.
Well,
I was trying to figure out what you would call it as well.
Shaboom! No,
Oh.
my shit's just a
Dwarf
thunderstorm.
man.
That is way less cool.
Presumably a
I can
wool
sit...
mantis because...
Wait, why were you
What the
sitting
fuck?
there? Oh, you were on the trebuchet.
I was, and then it kicked me off. Let me on the...
The aesthetic is
thing.
much
Oh,
alike
he's-
Sonic and the Black Knight, am I right? I don't think you can mount it,
It
at
is-
least not in that way.
It is yoked.
Oh.
Putting
He's
a
got-
centaur in a headlock has to be like a lifelong fantasy of this person.
For sure. It's like Brock Sampson.
I mean,
She's also like 8
thought-
feet tall.
Oh.
Whoa! We did
Oh.
a cool wrestling move, and it almost entirely killed this bitch.
I thought
What?
for sure you were going to say it's a lifelong fantasy of your own self.
What happened to your sexy, sexy legs?
My sexy horse ass.
As Keith
Wow, you're
might
actually...
have said, you're very fuckable legs. You're
Your muscular hams.
Yeah. My enticing
When did
haunches.
or as we were
did this
discussing
game
earlier
come out,
this evening,
Kyle?
your very edible legs.
Yes. Oh, they came back.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
great.
and they're gone.
Oh, no.
My
Well, like
haunches.
you're like one of those... You're one of those modular mermaids. You're like a land mermaid,
modular
you know?
mermaid.
Well, like in
Ah,
Splash,
life
you know,
was
the
great
legs...
before you got set on fire, motherfucker.
Yeah.
It wasn't that
Oh,
great.
and I died right here.
Isn't it kind of weird to think about how Splash was a Disney film and it was probably one of the few that had tits until it got on Disney Plus and then they got rid of the tits?
I'll have to
Digitally
take your word
removed
for
tits?
it.
I didn't know that movie had tits either.
Yeah, there's a scene near the end where Hannah, whatever the fuck her name is.
Hanna-Barbera?
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
Wile E.
you were going.
Coyote. She's in the tank
Eat it.
and like she's not wearing a
She's
top.
smooshing her tits up on the glass,
Pretty much.
like to be funny. Nice.
Yeah. It's,
Well, that's the directorial choice I would have made. But,
Great prank.
What
how is
greatest
the dwarf?
But,
dead?
how's
Get
the dwarf?
scorpion fuck.
I did like how your destroyed centaurus turned into one of those tacky bespoke photographic tombstones that we
Yeah.
time long ago.
Did that come out? Oh, that came out during Christmas.
Yes,
That's right.
yes, that was our Christmas episode.
Hey, no,
The worst Christmas gift of all.
I honestly, because I just didn't give myself enough time, I was going to get you guys tombstones. I just did not give myself. Well, honestly, the real problem was like I couldn't find a bad enough photo of Nick to put on the front of his.
Are you kidding? Well, okay, that is one of my big problems as a photographer is I don't have very many photos of myself.
Yeah.
There are-
yeah.
I think the picture of you with Colonel Sanders is a pretty good one.
Well, yeah, it's great now.
Yeah, that was
Tag team.
pre-Christmas.
Well, next Christmas, you got the perfect thing.
Yeah. So watch out, guys. Tombstones incoming.
My scorpion. Don't take him away
Hey, you
from
shocked me.
I did. I'll do it again.
I have 1 1/3.
Hey,
Oh,
Can she also become a fish if she enters the water, is what I want to know.
that would be great information.
all right. Here, you can have. Wait, I have 4.
We're out.
1.
I have-
Wait, 1 and 4 1/3.
I might have 12 over 4, so I have 3 magic.
I don't know how many magics I got.
To
The
this-
nice thing about artists in Japan is they've really sorted out the logistics of mermaid body shapes so that they get to have their like crotch and ass zone more or less visible as well. So you literally get to have your cake and eat it too.
Wait, which way do we, I guess we're
Segueing
going to the
yeah.
forest?
convincingly into a tail. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I wish I didn't.
He was in Japan,
Well,
so
you're the
that's why he
ones.
knows.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
We were in one little store that was mostly like anime figurines and stuff. Oh, darkness consume you.
Hell yeah! Turn
Uh,
into a. Oh, that one didn't get a cool.
You turned that tree into a rock.
a rock tree.
They only did that for the opening bit for the trailer. But okay, you were talking about being on a Pervert's Xanadu.
Well, yeah, more or less. So, I mean, there were plenty of places in Tokyo that were just like boutiques of figurines of anime varieties, and I was walking with Joe through one, and we were just admiring one thing after another. Like, I've never, this one is really detailed, and I don't even know what the fuck this comes from. And then we walked like one row back. I mean, they're tiny stores, very small overall in like almost every dimension, and walked toward the back and found or realized that we just walked into the straight up sex toy section. It was just bespoke fuckables.
You really sold me on this being an accident. I believe you, Nick.
Yeah, well, it was like, here's some fucking like Naruto figurines, and what's that on the back of the display, or like like the double shelves that you might find in a I don't know, like a Best Buy. Or
Also
something.
Naruto figurines, but in
Because-
parentheses,
Yeah, it's
with
like
vulva visible.
Yeah, it's like one of those A-frame shelf dealies, and on the back of it, it's a thing to put your dick in.
So when I went to
Thing is,
Japan,
if the store was actually called Pervert's Xanadu, it would probably just be a very generic bar.
so when I went to Japan, I remember my only knowledge really of it came from late night episodes of Insomniac with Dave Attell, where he went to terrible places in Akihabara. And
Yeah.
so I specifically searched out the weird porn place where, like, if you go to the 4th floor, if you let them take pictures of you with your tits out, then you get free clothes. So I remember specifically searching that out because it's like, this is the building. And Corey's like, you want to go in with me?
You want to show your tits?
I'm like, yeah, dude, I get free clothes.
I mean, in a way, it makes sense. If your tits are hanging out, then you're in the need for clothes.
Yeah,
maybe it's just a charity.
It's not like a perverted thing. They're just like, oh, you don't have a shirt. We can fix that for you.
it's like a
It's
weird
a Catholic
old Japanese
charity
custom.
of some kind.
It's a Japanese custom. It's like if a woman shows her tits on the 4th floor of a building, you must give her clothes.
No, that's just a Lutheran church.
They won't let you
We
in.
just have a donation bin.
So Nick's been talking a lot about his travels. I just got back from Iceland. I know if these episodes are coming out weekly at this point. It sounds like I was just about to go to Iceland, and that happened now, 2 months ago, almost 3 months ago.
What?
Yeah, you got to be on a scorpion, bro.
I guess. 'Cause
You must have fallen real fucking fast being horse heavy, man.
Yeah.
You
But
broke
anyway,
all 4 of your legs, and if even one of them breaks, you're fucked.
yeah.
Yeah.
So got back from Iceland, and I actually got to see the Northern Lights, which let me dispel some stuff about that for you real quick. In real life, not vibrant and green, or at least the ones I saw. So I was surprised about that. That's
What
it.
fucking color
That's my
were
story.
they?
They're like ghostly white. Why are
Oh.
we in
Well,
Which
that's
is also
sometimes I've
pretty
seen green,
cool.
that's-
Like, I would still want to see that, too.
Oh yeah, it was definitely cool. If you go to
It
Iceland,
must be a time of year thing because the ones I saw were ribbony and green as fuck.
Really? Where'd you go?
Fucking Canada.
That's what I'm saying. Like I can totally buy that the specific ones we saw were that way. They were moving around like
Yeah.
motherfuckers. It was crazy, but to the naked eye,
They're higher energy, you know. They're
Yeah.
like the ones I saw were probably more beta energy, you know, big beta energy.
I mean, that
guy.
could be true. If you're further south, then, like, maybe they kind of like how the atmosphere looks blue to us because the light has been so scattered further up in the atmosphere and whatever. It could just be one of those things where the lower it gets, like, it doesn't have the full white spectrum. You just get green. That's all that's left. Fuck you.
Maybe it's a function of how pissed off the sun is at a given moment.
that's true. Yeah, because winter in Iceland, the sun is up for like, I mean, maybe 3 hours. I mean, that's a little hyperbolic.
Needs to really get its fucking in. Well, also, you know, assuming the sun is a conscious deity of some kind, they must be looking down and, like, since I went, like, circa 2014. It's been 10 years. The sun's had plenty of time to get a lot angrier. Like, mother.
Yeah, it could be a lot different now.
Overwatch 2!
Oh yeah, we were talking about Overwatch 2 in the last episode or whatever that came out, and it's like, is Overwatch ever gonna come out? Why are we fighting each other?
Oh,
We don't have to, you asshole. But you
I
are.
thought we had to.
You are the worst partner in video games, so
I thought we have to.
That's true. I like how you're
but the
playing
bouncing meat
pervert
thing
Bart
is gone.
Simpson.
yeah. Don't have a cow, man.
Don't have a cow.
Wields his pitchfork menacingly.
Here's a question. And maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm wrong for thinking about this in so much detail. But if you're a modular horse being, like, do you like if when you go back to normal, does like the same amount of shit still exist inside you?
Well, we'll
Like,
find out
you know
about
what I'm
that
saying?
question on the next episode of Death Adder.